But hello,
Hey,
we
yo.
are doing D&D One Piece. I'm here with some wonderful friends, and you'll see the bumper. So these are all of their contacts and everything. I don't know why I can't hear everyone. Hold on.
I'm
Can-
not talking.
Yeah.
Can you hear
Can you-
us?
Okay.
we weren't
wasn't-
talking. We
I
weren't
wasn't
talking.
sure.
I think Mo is still deafened. She might be still.
Yes.
That's fine. But yes, I am here with some wonderful friends. We have our bumpers going. We have Cobra, Saint, Mo, and Saxon. They're going to be your players. I'm going to be your wonderful DM for this amazing adventure. If you guys want to kind of introduce yourselves a little bit.
Daniel first.
Dano first. Okay, so how this is completely new. Am I introducing myself or my character or what?
Introduce yourself. We'll do the character introductions when we start playing.
Cool. Okay. So what's up? I'm Dano, aka CobraConcept. I am a content creator, podcast co-host. I do a lot of stuff in the world of marketing. Basically, I like to do graphic design and stuff like that. I'm going to be a father here soon, and I like One Piece. My name is Rod, and I like to party.
Oh boy.
Thank God.
Oh, wait.
I had my cameras and stuff messed up. I'm good now.
Oh, you're good now.
I'm good. Yes.
Wait, what do you mean double voice?
Gary, you do
Oh.
it.
Me
Wanna be
first.
next?
Me next. Okay. I am Garrett, or as a lot of y'all know me, I'm DesperateSaint, content creator here on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, so on and so forth. Just started my One Piece journey. I'm actually like 324 episodes in, so just finished the Water 7 arc. I'm pumped. It's lit. And yeah, I'm super excited to play. I am. I guess we'll get into the characters and all that stuff in a little bit. But yes, I'm pumped and I'm ready to rock and roll.
I'd like to throw in one comment while Mo's still muted. I just finished Alabasta. He
Nice.
said Water 7, and so I was like, man, I gotta throw in
Yes.
where I'm at.
There you go.
Is it my
Saxon.
turn?
It is Saxon's
Yes.
turn.
Well, Mo's back now. You wanna so we don't skip her?
Yeah, go ahead. Mo first.
Okay.
Are we introducing ourselves or
We are.
Yes.
Sorry.
Introduce yourself, darling.
me or my character or both?
Yourself.
Oh, okay. My name is Mo, aka LilMoePeeps, aka Lil Mo. I am a streamer / content creator / photographer / pet mom. And I'm excited about doing this.
Heck yeah.
Same. And also say where you're at. We're telling everyone where we're at in One Piece.
Oh, I am currently just finished Dressrosa and am in the Zoe arc now, creeping into the Zoe arc now.
Heck
Nice.
So getting close. I'm like episode 760, something
Sheesh.
like that. Yeah.
I think you have watched the most out of all of us.
Saxon.
She's
Very-
definitely.
Let's
well.
go, Saxon's turn.
They're both.
I'm Saxon. I'm an old guy. I don't do much. I sell cars. And I'm on TikTok, and I sell cars on TikTok. That's about it. I'm a weeb. Oh, that's the truth. And I just finished Punk Hazard.
Nice.
I got like,
Hazard. Nice.
Show the.
You're right
show
behind
the
me.
Deku tattoo.
oh
Show
yeah,
them.
dang.
And the Tanjiro. Actually, don't do the Tanjiro. You have to
Oh my
pull your
God.
pants up extremely.
Oh, nice.
Dang, that's sick.
As
Oh, you-
fire.
Alchemist 1 2. Hold on. Just kidding.
Oh!
Go ahead and just kick him out of the server.
Don't do it.
I want to.
So I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm SpoopyBonesie. I'm your DM for this wonderful adventure that we're curating. I am on episode 312 because I just checked that because I wasn't sure, and I am almost out of Ennis Lobby.
Nice.
And Robin is my queen.
Robin
I want
is your
her to that.
Everyone's.
She can do no
Everyone's
wrong,
queen.
even though she's the only one out of the Straw Hats that actually murders people. But yeah, I'm on Twitch. I upload on YouTube now. I sometimes make TikToks if like every 2 months that I remember I need to do them. Um, but yeah, I stream regularly. That's about it.
What?
So I will say, Saxon, I went ahead and rolled for your health today.
Yeah,
And
I was.
you and Mo are the squishiest, yet both have the most health.
Yeah,
I just want to point that out. You two are the squishiest ones, but you have the most health.
I was gonna say I didn't get a character. We tried, but at work it's a little bit difficult.
Yeah, it's
Dragon's knowledge is not the best.
no. That's what I'm here for.
So you should have seen us when we were all doing it. That call, it took like 4 hours for 3 characters.
we were struggling through that.
It was a struggle bus for sure.
It was even worse when you all got yours done and then he had to go back and help me do mine.
It's when it's focused down on one person, it doesn't take as long. It's switching back and forth, helping 2 people is kind of when it takes a little more time. But if you guys are ready, we can kind of start leaning into it. Everyone ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm pumped.
All right, so we are, for the people who have watched One Piece and know what we're talking about. Theta, I see you. For the people who know what we're talking about, this is the starting setting is the West Blue. And for the people who don't know, that is the southeast corner of the technical map for One Piece. And we'll kind of start setting the scene up. We're out in the ocean. You know, we're coming upon a pirate ship that's Jolly Roger waving in the air. And I actually have the image of the Jolly Roger. So that's definitely not the thing I wanted to grab. So that's going to be what's on the Jolly Roger. So that's what you're going to be seeing all the time. But we have that, and we will go down onto the ship so our 3 crewmen can introduce themselves. Who wants to start?
Cobra, Captain.
Okay, I guess
Captain.
I will. So I'm introducing my character.
Yes, we are introducing characters.
And so
now.
do I need to introduce like what type of character I am, or just like my character's name and what I do?
Describe your character in full. The name, where it comes from, what your character looks like, what they're doing at this moment.
Sure.
You know, kind of give us a good visual of a way to like picture your character.
So a good way to picture my character is very similar to how I look. I tried to make that very corresponding. I've got the cool little Chopper bucket hat. I know Chopper has this bucket hat and I shouldn't use it, but I'm going to use Chopper's bucket hat. I've got a nice little beard. I am a tall, a little heavier set, slim kind of look. I look approachable, although my charisma is like through the bottom of the barrel. So maybe I'm not that approachable. Let's see. My character's name is Orien, and I kind of got that from Orien being the Hebrew word. I think it's Ori or something. Ori means light, and Orien kind of meant like the dawning of a new day, like the breaking dawn, so to say. And so that's kind of where I got that character's name. I have no devil fruit powers of any sort. I am just your typical pirate with a sword who likes to get tangled up into some trouble. And apparently I have a drinking problem because I have a Flabongo, which is behind me on the wall. And basically what I do is I pour a beverage into it and I drink out of the Flabongo. And I love that thing, and I take it with me everywhere I go. So it's my trusty sword and my Flabongo. And that's a little bit about myself. Is there anything else I need to include on that?
So, like, what is he doing right now?
All right,
we're coming
so
down onto the ship. What is he doing at this moment?
So he, I guess we're starting out with the story that me and and Garrett kind of started.
So
He
we'll
does.
get into that in just a moment.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna swing back around to that. Just what is he doing? Like
Currently, I am on a island of some sort. I am sitting on the beach drinking out of a coconut with my Flabongo in the other hand and my sword on my hip.
Nice.
So you're relaxing on the back of the ship while the other two are currently piloting it. Got it.
Yes. Yes.
Doing your true captain duties.
Oh yeah. My due diligence as the captain.
Yeah, your
Fair.
due diligence.
Fair.
So we can move over to Saint now. So same thing, describe your character, give us some information about them, and then also what are they currently doing on the ship as you guys are sailing.
Okay. I am Double Fist Dariush the Giant. I got that nickname at a very young age from my dad, who actually owns a tavern. Because at a very young age, I was stealing drinks by the fistful, and that's how I got my name. I actually helped my dad in the tavern for the longest time. I do have we are explaining devil fruit powers and stuff, correct?
Yes, go. You
Okay.
can go ahead and explain the devil power.
So I do have devil fruit powers. I have the glass fruit, so I can control and manipulate glass. So, from a business standpoint, I was literally the perfect child for my dad, because eliminates overhead. It's all profit for the bottles. But I'm a extremely easygoing, very nonchalant guy. I don't know. I think I did say I'm a giant. I'm not a big one. If you're familiar, kind of like with Frankie's crew or like some of the bigger people you've seen, I'm more Herculean size, so probably like 8 to 10 foot tall. Heavier set, of course, stocky. I use 0 weapons besides these hands, and I'm very loyal and an admirable crew member, and very fond of the people who I am with. And currently, I am taking care of all the duties that the captain should be. So I'm fixing sails and kind of picture how Chopper is with the rudder of the ship. I'm trying to get us from not crashing while our captain is chilling on the back of the ship, relying on his crewmates to do what needs to be done.
Wasted on another Monday afternoon.
Yep.
Yes.
I do have a question for you, Spoopy.
Yeah, what's up?
Was I supposed to say something about the Flabongo or roll on?
We can roll on.
Cool. Thanks.
We can come back to it. You're not using it currently other than a Flabongo, so we can explain what else it does later.
Okay.
Mo, we will circle back around to you. Actually go ahead and talk about your character. We'll get what they're doing will come up here shortly.
Okay. So, rip.
It's okay.
There you go.
Oh, he's back. Okay. Did your phone go to sleep?
Yeah, somebody called me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Tell them it's D&D time. No room for phone calls. So, my name is Tora, or a nickname I've gained is the Iron Claw. So Iron Claw Tora. I am a mink. That is originally from Zoe, but my father and mother ran away from there because my dad was being charged with a crime that he did not commit, and they were going to imprison him forever. So my family ran away, and they escaped off Zoe, and eventually both died protecting me and trying to protect their honor, so to speak, and their name. And so I've been kind of on my own since I was little, about 11, 12 years old. I've been on my own, and I've basically been just like stealing and like manipulating people to a point to like survive all this time. And like my main goal is to eventually like see Zoe for my own eyes and hopefully try to like clear my family's name.
Nice. Okay. So, and like I said, we're gonna circle back down around to what Mo's character is doing.
Cool.
Saxon, go ahead and describe your character.
I'm back.
You're good.
Okay.
Go ahead and describe your character and talk about what they can do and everything, and then what are they doing on the ship currently.
Okay, so my name is Lieutenant Torque. I was part of the Marines, and so I was on the island that Gold Roger was born on before you enter the Grand Line. I'm from there. So I was a Marine, born with a great family, everything growing up, and then I started to see things that the Marines were doing that I did not agree with, like things that happen. I don't know where we're at in the One Piece world, like in like the perspective of it, if we're past time skip or what, but
No,
like things
we're but well before that.
before time skip stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay. Seeing what the Marines do and the, you know, having pirates being in charge and like having that balance, I just didn't like it. I didn't like how the Marines treat everyone else. So one day, whenever I seen something going wrong, somebody like say Mo's parents being murdered, it's not something that I associated with. So that's where I got the name the Turncoat. I left the Marines. I abandoned them completely, just AWOL, and then decided I was going to join the pirates. I met up with, of course, Cobra and Saint, and decided that what they were doing is something that I wanted to be doing. So now I am on the ship with them. I'm a little more serious as well, like demeanor, a little more serious. Like to joke around. I do have devil fruit powers. I have the ability to turn parts of my body into engine parts, like my legs. If you've ever seen My Hero, jet leg dude, that's like me. So fast. I'm the fast man. But I'm here to take the Marines down and just not exactly a revolutionary, because I don't believe in what they think either. But I'm just here to make sure that, I don't know, our crew does the right.
Okay.
Finding some balance for us.
Yeah. You'll be
on here.
Okay. And what are you currently doing?
I'm on the ship helping, I don't know, I guess I would be navigating at the moment. Not the best navigator, but being a Marine, I'm aware of the ocean, I'm aware of the seas. Yeah.
So we'll say you're at the wheel driving it while Saint's
steering.
Yeah, steering. All right. Well, so now that we have everyone introduced, as you guys are riding along the waves, we come to the where'd my map go? The most northeastern point. There's an island of the. So looking at the map, in the very bottom left corner, I have to pull it up for you guys. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
There's an island that with a peninsula that sticks very far out. Not too far off of that is a port island that you guys would visit regularly as pirates. So we're pulling up there, and you pull up to this port city, and you see the market right off of it because they get regular visitors. So we'll make that your first stop that you can explore at.
Cool.
Yeah.
So there's market, there's taverns, you can go visit, walk around.
I think we all know where we're going.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's why I said that.
I'm not be too in the city just because I am a AWOL Navy.
You're on a pirate port island, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
This is an island the Marines rarely visit.
Oh,
cool.
We're golden. We're golden.
Then I'm gonna head straight off to the tavern because I need to replenish my stock of booze for the ship for the next voyage for sure.
I go with him to the tavern, 100%.
And I'll be doing the responsible thing and getting supplies for the journey.
Okay.
Fair.
That's fair.
So I will from them pretty quick.
We will start with Saint and Cobra going to the tavern first. You walk in, it's a pirate port town. There's always some rowdy business going on. The
Mhm.
elderly lady that owns the place is behind the bar with two of her other bar hands helping out, trying to sling drinks as fast as they can. There's a bunch of guys in the corner arm wrestling. There's some playing poker in another. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and ask the lady who's running it if
Mhm.
I could buy 5 barrels of her best booze. 5 barrels.
Okay.
I'm
How
going.
you go?
I'm going to walk up to. I'm going to walk up to the first person I see at the bar, and ask them if they want to Flabongo out of the Flabongo.
Nice.
Okay, we'll start with Saint, and then we'll get around to Cobra.
Okay.
Yes, what do you want?
Okay, I want 5 barrels of your best booze that you have in store right now.
She looks at you, looks at the two bar hands, and they disappear around back. She said, "And how much are you going to pay for it?"
I have a proposition.
What is that?
So I know you see some people over there arm wrestling, and I want to try to earn you some business. I plan to earn
Mhm.
you business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the strongest person in this bar, and I will bet everyone in here to arm wrestle me. And if I can beat every person in here at arm wrestling, I get the booze for free, but I give you the money from the bets.
Now, see, that's not a fair deal since you're a giant. Of course, you're going to be stronger than everyone else. You're going to have to spice the pot a little bit.
Could I throw in my captain as help?
How long are we talking?
Captain, how long do you want to stay as a bar hand?
See, I love that scene one. He's already like.
You gotta bargain off the captain. Even better. Even better, bar lady. Even better. We have another friend that's with us, and he has no idea about this. But I will arm wrestle everybody, and then you find the fastest person in town for a foot race around the entire island. And if my friend loses, he also has to stay, and then I can go. But he stays if he can't beat him.
I get my dog. I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's already running.
He's off on the
He's
foot race.
I'd have to see this friend of yours, but how about this? You play me 500 berries now, and then come back with 1,000, and we'll be good.
750 in my captain.
She just kind of looks over and is like, "That the guy with the Flabongo, is that your captain?" And we'll cut to Cobra really quick. Cobra, are you doing the Flabongo with one of the people at the bar?
No. So I've actually gotten like 2 other people to do it with their grogs of whatever, and I'm on to my third person, and I hear my co-captain over there saying stuff about me. So I'll waltz up with the Flabongo on my shoulder, and I'm like, "Mrs. Bar Lady, do you want to try the Flabongo?"
She just kind of looks at you. Now she's also like, she's short enough to where the bar is like coming up to her shoulders.
Oh my gosh.
So she just kind of looks up at you and looks at Dariush. He's not worth the money you're trying to get.
Fair enough.
So 500 now and 1,000 when you come back.
750 total. And we got us a deal, and I'll carry the barrels to the ship.
She looks at you as one of the bar hands are coming back with a barrel. She says, 750 now, 500 when you get back.
Man, she's making this hard.
And then
I've
Can
been running
I-
this bar for years.
Can I
You
make
have
an
to give me more
offer?
money. Sure, go ahead.
I set down the Flabongo on the bar and I say, listen here, $7.50, and then he'll make you a bunch of glass bottles for payment, and then we leave.
Let me see.
How many bottles do you need?
Show me one.
All right.
So here's how we're gonna do this. Since it's in a role play scenario, I'm gonna give you advantage with this roll, so you can roll twice.
Okay.
But we're gonna roll for the quality of the bottle that you make her right here and now.
Okay.
So in role play scenarios, we'll do this. In battle scenarios, we won't really worry about it because it's anime and it doesn't really matter in battles.
Okay.
So you're gonna take your d20.
Okay.
And you're gonna roll it once, and then you're gonna roll it twice, and you're gonna take the largest number.
So I'm rolling 2 times total.
Yes.
All right. First roll is a 4. Shit. Second roll is an 11.
There you go. Take the 11. All right. I guess that will do. So, $7.50 now, and you continue to supply me with glass bottles for the rest of your life. And she just kind of walks off as her bar hand's coming out with the rest of the barrels.
Captain, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Not yet. There's still more people to try this Flabongo.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
So while y'all are doing that, we'll switch over to Saxon. Saxon, you were walking around the market getting supplies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking for food and what is it? I guess you would say
Provisions.
munitions.
Okay.
Okay. It's a little harder to spot the ammunition ones because this is more of a food. It's more of a food market located closer to shore, since it's a rolling port. So you'll find the food easy. Ammunitions are kind of tucked away towards the back. Which one do you want to go to first?
We'll go to the food first. No, the munitions. We'll try to find that because food is going to have to be quick.
So you do have to look quite hard to find it, but you do eventually find it. And it's, this kind of skinnier man, eye patch. You can tell it's clearly not meant for a missing eye. This serves no purpose other than blinding him in one eye. He looks kind of ragged, old, kind of looks like he hasn't had like a really pronounced underbite as well. You buying some bullets?
Well, I'm looking to buy some bullets and some cannonballs.
Okay. $7.50.
$7.50 for how many?
$7.50.
$7.50.
$7.50.
I will give you $7.50. I will give you $500 for for 5 crates of cannonballs and 5 crates of gunpowder and bullets.
$7.50, and I'll throw in that cannon. And you look over. You look over the cannon, and it looks okay, but it's kind of sus.
Well, so being a Marine, I know what the quality of cannons needs to be, but I will take that. I will take that cannon, and I will repurpose that cannon. So yes, I'll do $7.50 with a jank cannon and plenty of bullets and cannonballs.
Okay, I need it now. I need money.
Right now.
Yes.
So I only have $500 on me. I will have to find my captain and my other crewmate to get the other $250.
And as you're saying that, a crowd led by Orien and Dariush with the Flabongo in hand comes barreling out of the tavern.
Fair enough.
We can
Well, there-
definitely tell Saxon's in a pinch.
Yes,
Mhm.
I'm.
We can tell he's in a pinch.
You just see this
Well,
angry
he
old
can
man
tell.
with.
I'm
Yeah, you can.
oblivious.
You just see an angry old man with like a really pronounced underbite, just staring at him with his hand out, just saying, "Give me my money."
Okay. So
You know.
with my charisma being like through the roof, I waltz over
Mhm.
and I put my big giant arm around this man's shoulder and I just pat him like an old friend. And I ask what the issue is.
He owes me $750.
Okay. What exactly is he buying for $750?
He's buying all these bullets and bombs, and he's buying that cannon.
Okay. Let's see here. Torque, how much money do you have on you right now?
500.
500. Mister, you look like you need a drink.
This is about
You're
the
gonna
time I
have-
walk up with the Flabongo. And I
You look
set
like
it in
you
his
need a
hand.
drink.
Now you're gonna roll charisma.
Which
you're
one?
trying to convince Saint.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll your d20,
Okay.
and then you're gonna take your charisma modifier and apply that to whatever you roll.
Shoot, I don't even know I think what's 20 plus 5, right?
I forgot to pull mine up.
Yes.
Okay. So, and I'll just do one roll.
Yeah, just one.
So that's 17.
Okay. Well, I guess I could use a drink. Is it gonna be
How-
out of that thing? And he points at the Flabongo.
Yes, sir, it is. Have at it.
But we have 5 barrels of the finest booze. You drink until your heart's content, and you let me and my friends walk away with the deal you all made with his 500 berries and a belly full of fine booze.
He just kind of looks at you, looks at the barrels, opens one, and just jumps right in. Just throws a thumbs up out of the beer. And so, as you guys are kind of wrapping up there, trying to get everything on the ship, you see this man who looks like he's been through absolute hell. Like, some parts of him looks like he's burned, some are cut, bruised. Like, this man has been through it, and he's running through the crowd. Like, part of his clothes are still like singed and everything. He's screaming, "The Marines! The Marines! They're out! They're coming! Corporal March is on his way!" And he just screams that going up the road. And now, Mo, this is where we can introduce your character.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and just I'm gonna role play you in, basically.
Okay.
So you see this happening, you saw everything that just happened with the tavern and everything, you see them about trying to load up and go. So you can approach and role play how you would like.
Okay. So I see them looking kind of scrambling, like how are they going to carry all the barrels back together to the ship? So I run up and I say, "Hey, you guys need a hand with one of these, and then I'll help you back to your ship." And perhaps they respond with a yes.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I try to hand her the Flabongo and then pick up a barrel and say, "Okay, come on."
I'm hesitant because I am a former Marine and don't trust anyone.
And I'm just thinking about a pretty cat lady.
Who looks exactly like that picture. Just strolls up to you and offering you a hand with the barrels.
I'm in panic mode because the Marines are there and I don't want them to know I am there because well,
All
Okay.
right. Go ahead.
So in the scramble, Torque maybe looks concerned, but there's no time to discuss it. So we all grab a barrel and run towards the docks.
So you notice that no one's like really freaking out about it. Like no one's worried. Now, Mo, you do have a good bit of reason to worry.
Yeah.
And we're gonna circle back around to that. Torque does as well. Dariush and Orien are pirates, so makes sense. But they're also in a pirate port, so not really anyone freaking out. Corporal March is a name that's notorious with just destroying everything in his path. So as you guys are making your way towards the ship, you notice there are two really big marine battleships that pulled into port.
Oh no.
And that there is also a huge line of them just off the coast.
Ooh.
Like more than normal. Very abnormal.
They know something's up.
And you see them kind of questioning people, and they kind of are holding up wanted posters and everything. And you hear something about forbidden knowledge. And they're going on to explain, like, yeah, this woman, we're looking for her. We've chased her across the West Blue and everything. She's not only a thief, she also has some forbidden knowledge. If you see her, turn her in and everything. Are you guys going to stay and listen? You gotta keep trying to like get stuff onto your boat? What are you doing?
I'm going to be more concerned for the barrel she's carrying and checking to make sure that she doesn't drop it.
I hear
To the point that I don't hear them talk about that at all.
I hear the Marines talking about wanting to take this person in, and now I'm starting to want to help them a little bit more because I am the Marines. So I turn a little bit to help them, but I know the situation's getting drastic, and this cannon might come in handy.
And I am currently offering to carry Tor if she would like.
Tora, how are you reacting?
I am curious and want to hear a little bit more, and maybe trying to read the wanted poster to see what the name says on there.
Are you behind them? Are you in front of the group? Behind the group?
I imagine being in the front. Yeah. So like maybe me and Orion walking next to each other and the other two like right behind us.
So, since you are a Minkin, you do have better hearing than everyone.
My ears are like twitch, twitch, twitch.
You happen to overhear more of the description than the other three.
Okay.
And you describe them, that you hear them describing a mink, but they don't quite know what she fully looks like. So you very much know that they are looking for someone that looks like you.
Okay.
So we're moving a little closer to the docks. There's Marines everywhere. They don't seem to be arresting anyone right now, even though it is a pirate port. They seem to only be solely focused on finding this one person. And as you're getting closer and closer and closer to the docks, you happen to notice this man who's little on the larger side. He's taller. He's a little more muscular than the rest of the people surrounding him. He'd stick out in a crowd. And he has a white bandana pulled over his hair. He has a really long kind of white beard and all of that. But looking at him, you can tell he's definitely served his time. And all of a sudden, they start turning towards y'all and start walking that way. And one of them just happens to be pointing right at Tora. And are you guys moving? Anyone noticed it? Anyone wanna?
So, being a Marine, what they are doing, I know that they are focusing on us. What I decide, well, I talk to the captain. Being the fastest, if I know that they are going to recognize us, if they're going to recognize that they need you, They don't know I'm there, but they know that I'm a wanted Marine. I'm ready to haul ass in the opposite direction and get their attention.
Are you
And
saying this to her, or are you? Oh, you cut out. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying this to her. I'm just saying in general, like, say to the captain, what should the decision be? Do we want to get her onto the boat? Do we just want to, keep walking like nothing's happening?
So,
Like, do you want me my speed to distract to get you all on the boat and make my way back around?
Okay. I definitely start sensing the impending danger.
mhm.
Being a giant, even though I'm not too kin with the whole lore of giants in One Piece yet, like I said, I sense the danger, and I know that something could go down. So I believe that I form one of my glass knuckles around one of my hands, around one of my
Okay.
knuckles, but I keep it in the pocket of my pants. So
Okay.
I'm ready for an attack.
Okay. Captain, are you going to? I mean, and you
I
guys
say
feel free in these moments to like role play with each other. That's
Cool.
fully okay.
Okay.
I say
Feel like
I say we stay as
we
a
sh-
group and continue on, even though your point makes good sense. I say we don't break apart just yet.
We do also have the option, since I have my barrel backpack. It is currently empty because I used the barrel that the old man jumped in and drank clean.
Mm-hmm.
If we have to put somebody in that backpack to hide them, that's an option.
That is a very good option.
Bad thing is we have two known wanted by the Marines for sure.
But with your speed, you can get away. We hide her. You run off and just say we ran into you in the market. Uh, you take off. We say we're getting on our ship because we were planning on leaving anyways. We get on the ship with Tora. You haul tail. They chase you, but then you can cut back on the ship and out we go.
I'm just trying to convince you to let me go with you because I don't want to be stuck here, please.
And you can totally, I say you can totally role play that. Like, if you feel like talking
Yeah.
as your character and like acting it out, go for it. I love those moments. So, go ahead.
I was going to tell you, I want to help her. I want to help this person that the Marines are trying to find because I'm just completely against everything that they want. That's what I want. I'm, don't know anything about her, but if they want her, I don't want her to have her. So we'll figure out the rest.
In the backpack.
Yeah. Dariush, put Tora into your backpack and let's get on the ship and go.
Cool.
Let's do it.
I'm down.
All right, so we are going to. Okay, Tora, I need you. Hold on.
I need to put you on just mute for 1 second, so I'll be back. Keep going.
Yeah, you're good.
Roll acrobatics. You're not gonna get hurt, I promise. I want to see something.
Okay, what am I doing? A D20?
Yes, a D20, and then whatever your modifier is, which I think is a +3.
Okay, just one roll?
Yes.
Oh no.
It's a 1.
Oh no.
Oh no. No.
It's a 1.
Okay, so she's not very acrobatic in her attempt to get into the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
So
here's what I'm thinking. I got like a bunch of stuff that I just stole that I'm trying to like juggle while also carrying a barrel. So I'm trying to like jump in and stuff spilling out everywhere and I'm trying to grab it and everyone's staring at me and eventually I just like leave half of the stuff on the floor and jump in.
I definitely think we brought more attention to ourselves, unfortunately, also.
Can we also say that as she got into the barrel, it started to like roll away?
Oh my god, I was actually getting to that part. So, in y'all's attempt to try and get her into it, you get the top half of her in. Some stuff that she kind of snagged along the way is falling out of her pockets, and someone happens to bump into the barrel with their cart, sending it rolling down towards the port, where all of the Marines are at the moment.
Oh.
Oh
No.
So what would you guys like to do?
I would like to order Dariush to pick up Lieutenant Torque, chuck him with his mighty giant strength as far as he can, as fast as he can, and then Lieutenant Torque with his speed is going to slow the barrel.
Do we want to wait for Saxon to see if he agrees to that?
All right, buddy. The barrel rolled away that she tried to jump in. I picked you up and threw you at the barrel to stop it because it's rolling towards the Marines. So it's on you after that, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, so Saint,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to roll in athletics.
Okay.
So D20, and then on your sheet, there should be a modifier for it.
I don't my sheet up.
How come I never get the roll?
So you haven't.
Because you're using me as a meat man.
You've been telling them what to do this entire time.
Well, okay, fair.
Hold on. I'll get my sheet on my phone. Just a second. I don't know my multiplier.
I have it right here.
Okay. And I'm rolling a 20?
Yes, you have a +5.
Okay. All right, so I roll the D20, and it is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, we'll say you guys get the throw off.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to roll for Saxon.
Okay. And I'm rolling a 20 as well?
Yes. Roll for his acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh, okay, he's proficient in that. We're good. Go ahead and roll.
All right. So, with the roll, we get a 6.
So it's a 12 overall. So, okay. Saxon, Torque lands. You were aiming for the barrel?
I threw him right in front of the barrel.
In front of the barrel? Okay, so
Yes.
he lands and manages to stop the barrel just before it, like, gets in, like, just past the markets for the port.
Okay.
So the Marines have seen commotion, they just don't know what has happened.
Okay.
And you start seeing not just the Marines, but the corporal himself start moving in that direction. So Tora and Torque, you guys are the closest.
Exactly what we wanted.
And what's the proximity to the boat that Torque and I are?
You guys, I imagine, are going to be about 45 feet just from where you guys are to the boat.
Okay.
Saint Cobra, you guys are going to be about 90 feet.
Okay.
Because you just chucked him. So.
What if during the time that he chucked Torque and Torque stopped the barrel, what if I just went down to where the Marines were, like just made a beeline to them? And then
full sprint.
Full sprint. And then when I got there, I was like, "Hey, do y'all want to try this
Flabongo?"
I'll say you're like in the crowd that's in between them and the Marines.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do? Because the Marines are now coming at you again because of the commotion.
Okay, so maybe I stumble out of the bucket, like very nauseous and dizzy from rolling down a hill at a massive pace, and I'm like trying to get my bearings.
Mm-hmm.
Torque, what's the play?
So I'm in front of a barrel that has rolled down. She's got out of it. I'm about 45 feet away from the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So my plan is, I since you're dizzy, either pick you up and sprint towards the boat, or I go straight towards the Marines to where you can get on the boat?
I think that we should stay together. So
Oh.
let's go.
You
Yes,
could let him pick you up.
Yeah.
I am fireman carrying you.
Or maybe I just say like, I need a minute, but then he's like, no time. He's just
No
grab
Picks
me,
you up.
like just yoink.
And then you can hear me yelling back from the market to run back towards me. Try to get lost. We're gonna try to get lost in the crowd. I think is the plan.
Are you yelling that?
Oh, come back!
Cobra, what are you doing?
We'll make a beeline.
He did it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
So you're in the crowd.
I
So
guess
you're-
I'm pushing my way through the crowd towards them and towards the ship. So I just kind of got caught in the hustle and bustle of things, and now I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets there on time.
Okay. So you could totally. So you're in between. You're in the crowd that's in between Torque and Tora and the Marines. So you're kind of the closest to the ship at the moment, but you have the Marines coming at you on one side, and then you have your crewmate and the lady you guys just picked up.
Okay.
Just kind of figuring
Then
their
I'll
stuff out
kind
together.
of cut off the Marines, like just
Okay.
try to be in between, and see if they take more notice into me or something instead of them.
And I'm gonna notice the captain.
You're gonna
I'm
notice
gonna
the captain being noticed.
I noticed Captain
Notice
heading
Captain.
that direction. So I'm actually gonna start not running, but like trying to casually and nonchalantly walk towards the crowd and try to close the
Okay.
gap between all of us.
Okay. What are you? So you're trying to distract the Marines, Cobra?
in a sense,
Okay.
yeah.
So roll for performance. So roll your d20,
Okay,
and then do you have your paper pulled up?
I do.
Okay. So you know all those skills that we filled in, like that really big box.
Yeah.
So you'll see performance on there. Whatever the modifier on performance is what you will apply to your roll. So that one's based off of your charisma, which I have your sheet right here. It's a -2.
Yeah. So my performance is -2, and I rolled a 2, so I got a 0.
Oh no!
So what was your plan on distracting them? We'll role play it out.
My idea was to ask
So
them
you
if they
can't-
had ever seen anything like a Flabongo before, and if they had seen another one in their lifetime, or if this was the only one.
So do this as your character. I'll do the Marines,
Okay.
but you can.
Hey, wait! Have you ever seen a Flabongo before? Look at it. Isn't it cool?
The hell is your problem? There's a riot going on right here. What is that thing?
It's only the latest and greatest invention since sliced bread.
Look, unless you want to end up on the brig on one of those battleships, I suggest you leave us alone. And they all start moving along towards the crowd, and all of a sudden you hear, "Hey, is that a mink?"
Oh,
To which I take the Flabongo
Oh no.
and I start swinging it around my head, and I yell, "Free drinks from the Flabongo, for 5 minutes only, starting now," to the crowd.
And as you say that, I'm gonna give you that one because that one. As you say that, everyone starts moving up towards the tavern that you guys were at. But in doing so, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this giant man grabs your arm and just lifts you in the air.
Is he like a legit giant or like a giant
It's
man?
the corporal.
Okay.
It's the corporal. And you see the corporal staring you in the face. He says, "Boy, unless you want to end up on that battleship in the middle of the sea with nothing but water, I suggest you stop."
I offer him a drink from the Flabongo.
He just kind of looks at it, I should crush your toy. And
And
he just slowly starts putting you down as he starts looking over at Tora, because the crowd's moving. I need Torque, Tora, Orien. I need you guys to get your D20s, which Saint you're gonna have to roll for him,
Yes,
and you're
okay.
gonna roll perception.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Torque rolls a Torque
Go
rolls
ahead.
a 16.
Okay,
I have 8 plus 2, so 10.
10,
I rolled a 19.
Oh, wait.
a 19.
Perception, you said, right? Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, 8. So 10.
So you all happen to notice on the inside of his coat something solid gold. Tora, you can't really make out what it is. You can just see the gold. Torque, what did Torque roll?
16. I don't know what his proficiencies or anything are.
Oh, just a natural?
Yeah, that's a net 16.
Okay, hold on. It's a regular 16. Okay.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything in that. And then you rolled a 19?
Yeah, I rolled a 19
Was that with your modifier or without?
without.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Good.
So Torque, you can make out that it is kind of in the shape of a snail.
Oh no.
Orien, you can fully see what it is,
Okay.
and you just see this solid gold snail attached to the inside of his coat. And as he's like putting you down and putting his arm back under his coat, he says, "Run along now, boy." And then he starts walking past you towards Tora.
Can I
We've got to
pickpocket?
get out of here ASAP.
How close am I?
If you've kept pace, you should be within about 10 feet of them now.
But I haven't noticed the transponder snail.
No, you were too far away to really see anything. If you had looked, all you would see is kind of like a gleam.
I can definitely see the look in Tora's eye, and I can see that Torque has tensed up extremely. I can definitely tell something is wrong.
Torque, Tora, what are you guys doing? You have this
it's
really...
time.
Huh?
It's time to go. Either we go or we get it from him. I think I should get it from him. I think we should get that from him. I think we should try to steal it.
What?
Steal
Can I
what?
roll
What are we
for
talking about?
pickpocket?
What is it?
The Buster call.
So you have to think. Tora only saw a gold thing. She didn't see the snail, so she's not gonna know what it is. What you're talking about.
Yeah, so I think we should keep going the other way. Let's go this way. We're trying to go meet our friends over here.
Well, I'm down. I just know we need to get out.
Okay.
So as you're walking down Saint, you see those two, like, Torque's freaking out. Tora doesn't really know what's going on, and what is
Pulling each other in different directions.
Yeah. Or what are you doing at the moment?
Ooh, I kind of want to pull something stupid. I'm kind of thinking about it.
Cobra, what are you doing?
Can I pickpocket?
You can try.
Can I
What's
roll?
that take?
Let's sleight of hand.
Either you pickpocket or I pickpocket.
I don't think I have
I'm ready
sleight
to-
of hand.
Have they recognized me yet?
No, they haven't. They're more worried about the whoever the person on the wanted poster is that they've been like handing out.
I'm gonna vote.
Are you gonna try and pickpocket?
I want to try
Snail?
to pickpocket. I do.
I will let you know that if you fail, he will see you, and he will see you trying to do this.
So as Captain moves in,
Yeah,
I
so
notice he's starting to creep to the rear of this man, and since he and I grew up together, I know how his mind works. And
Feeding off of that. What if I kick it out of his pocket to Dariush?
So when you saw it, you saw that it was clipped to
Oh, it's
his
clipped,
jacket.
so I can't like
Ooh.
just break it clean.
No,
I have to
you
like
can't
physically
kick it.
steal. Okay.
Yeah, you have to like physically get up in his cape and take it out of his jacket.
I've got. What if I distract because they don't know who I am? I show my face in front of him. He's distracted by me. You pickpocket him.
I'll be honest with you. I'm thinking about walking up and punching the dude, and Saxon takes the transponder snail. That's kind of what I'm thinking because I've had my glass knuckle prepped.
He has.
That's
I've
true.
had it prepped
in
and
his
if I'm-
pocket.
It's been in my pocket, and I'm close enough, and my strength is pretty hefty. I'm pretty strong.
Rock that shit.
I,
All right.
I vote you rock.
How
all
about
right.
Okay.
how
So
about
me and Torque are arguing because we want to go in different directions,
Yeah.
right? Where
Yeah.
we start getting very loud to the point where this guy looks up away from Orien at me and Torque, right? Arguing and tussling a little bit. And then you punch him in that moment. And then in the same moment, Orien yoinks, tries to yoink
So,
the snail.
yes.
I see Captain moving
So-
in. The Marine is distracted. I give the Captain just a little bitty wink, and then I rock the shit out of this guy.
So okay, so before you guys start this combat, I'm gonna story interject. Cobra, you're
Okay.
gonna have 2 opportunities to try and swipe this snail from him. If you fail the first one, I won't let him catch you because there's a thing happening. But as soon as as Saint gets close enough to him to where he starts to notice, you hear a loud foghorn. And it's not coming from the sea. It's coming from a tower up top on the hill. And all of a sudden, there's this motor carriage just coming right down the center. You haven't seen it before. It's something weird, something new. Pulls right up, drives right up, almost landing on Tora and Torque. And this very tall, slender gentleman walks out, very prim, proper. Said, "Oh, Corporal March, the one pleasure to have you. But I will have to say, the last time you were here, I did tell you not to cause a scene." And Corporal looks at him. He said, "Well, blame these." He just kind of points around. He said, "Whatever this group of people is supposed to be." "Oh my!" And he looks at Tora, seeing that she's still kind of dazed. "Are you okay, darling? It looks like you took a tumble."
I vomit in that moment. Just kidding.
Gross.
I'm good now. Thank you.
So, Cobra, if you want to try one of your sleight of hands now, while he's distracted talking to whoever this person is that just showed up.
I say we still try the sleight of hand, just
Okay.
for the heck of it.
Oh,
So go ahead
God.
and roll.
What am I rolling? D20,
Yep. And then whatever your modifier on your sleight of hand is.
which is sleight of hand is what? +1. It's dexterity. +1
Yeah,
on
it's +1.
dexterity.
Come on,
Ooh, I got a 16.
Oh my god.
Yes!
I was nervous. So 17 plus the 1.
Oh my God!
So you do manage to swipe it. Now you have to get away from him.
So he knows. I swiped
No.
it, but he knows. Oh, okay.
You swiped it. You managed to swipe it, and he didn't notice anything was happening. But just because you swiped it doesn't mean you got away from him just yet.
I put it in the Flabongo. No, I'm kidding.
So
I'm teasing.
he happens to he starts turning, and you think he's about to turn around, but he's looking towards his Marines now. So, do we want to communicate, or what do you want to do in this moment?
I want to slowly walk away.
Okay. Roll stealth for me just to see how quiet you can back away. What do
D20?
you guys? Yes. And then just
Stealth is
so-
+1.
Yeah. And while he's rolling, Dariush, what are you doing? Because you were about to come out and knock this
So-
man out.
So I
Seven.
noticed.
7 on
That he-
stealth, by the way.
We'll get. Go ahead, Dariush.
So I noticed that Captain has gotten whatever it is, and I don't know
Okay.
what it is. I notice he's gotten it, and I see the guy start to turn. So the Marines, are they facing away from?
They're all looking at where Tora, Torque, and whoever the guy that just rolled in are.
Okay. I notice what happens to Captain, but I think I'm gonna let it play out. I think
Okay.
I'm gonna try to be a little bit more nonchalant. Maybe I'm gonna start easing my way towards.
I will say,
Orien.
once the crowd cleared and it was
Mhm.
just you four left, you could tell that he knew you were there.
Yeah,
Like you could feel, even in the dust and everything, that he knew where you were.
I start moving towards Captain.
Okay. Tora, Torque, you have a proper gentleman right before you asking if you're okay.
I'm fine. Thank you very much. I am just planning to leave this fine island with my new friends here.
Oh, well, it's so wonderful that you can come to this port and make new friends. Now, darling, I do understand that the world government is currently looking for a meek with some forbidden knowledge, so I can only hold the corporal off for so long. So why don't you and your friend there go ahead and go along? I'll take care of March. Don't worry about
All right, you heard him.
Let's
Let's go.
get moving.
it. After all, this is the pirate port. All secrets remain here. And he starts making his way towards March, and you can tell March is like kind of frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
March, and he kind of grabs him and pats his back and pats it hard enough to where March steps forward. As like March was standing in place, the skinny little dude came up and patted him on the back hard enough to where it made him like forced him to move.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
This man's a little more
He's a little stout.
than what he's seen.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have just been given a free pass.
Okay.
All right,
Um,
friends. We're out of here. I put my arms around all my friends. I put my arms around everybody, and I start marching us the hell out of there.
All of a sudden, you hear guns clump. And so who wants to
Wait
turn
a
around
second.
first? Who's going to turn around first?
I got this for you.
Torque turns around, I think.
Torque?
You Daddy.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
he would be the most familiar with the sound, I think.
Oh,
Oh.
it was a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
You
Things are getting a little bit crazy on my end.
It's all good.
Is that Garrett?
Yeah, it's
Hey,
scary.
buddy.
Aw.
I think you're backwards on
Hey.
this.
So, anyways, so I turn around. I notice him first. What's the
You
deal?
notice gunshots.
You heard guns clicking. A whole lot of them right behind you.
Like cocking to aim at something behind us.
Like they're getting ready to shoot.
So, oof. What do? I guess I should. I don't know. Should I reveal myself or just stay in secret and just keep moving forward?
What do you want to do? You're acting
I
as
want-
your character, so
I hear them and I know it's going to get bad. I turn around and tell them to keep going, and then I reveal myself.
I don't want to.
Hold on.
Good.
I want.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, Torque just revealed himself. Shoot. I think I grabbed
Okay, I'm
I grabbed the other two. When Torque turns and reveals himself, I grab Tora and Captain, and I pull them in front of me to where they can. It's just my back, and like they're in line with me.
so
What I reveal myself and I power up my devil fruit powers, ready to full speed sprint to distract them, because I know I can make it back to the boat before.
What if you full speed sprint while pushing us forward?
I could do that.
And then you get us
Yes.
there faster. And we're already in front of Dariush. And so when he's full force pushing us with speed, we're going with everybody.
But if he's turned around, we still don't know yet what the guns are pointed at.
So at this moment, Torque is the only one that has turned around. So Torque is the only one to see that there is a line of like a lot of Marines with their rifles all pointed in y'all's direction, as well as Corporal and the Fancy Man like standing there. And
I
the corporals turned
reveal
around
myself-
looking at y'all.
I reveal myself to distract them because I'm not completely
Okay.
hated by everyone, Marines, but that
Go-
just enough to them. Hey, this is the old lieutenant. What's going on?
So go ahead and act that out.
So I turn around. They're pointing the guns. I take off my hood or whatever. They see that it's me, their old lieutenant, one of their old lieutenants. Not everybody's aware that I've completely just abandoned the Marines yet. So they're distracted. They lower their guns a bit. So what I do is as soon as they start to lower their guns, I turn around and
so
I...
act it out as your character.
Oh, gosh.
So I'll help direct the scene. You just act it out as your character, because you do your character, and I'll do the reaction with the other characters that you guys aren't.
Okay, so... I don't...
You can just have it like be your own personality. It's fine.
Okay, so... Alright. I don't even know how to start this. Jeez.
You can just be like, "Hey guys, it's me,
Yeah.
Hey,
Lieutenant. Don't
it's your
shoot
boy.
me."
What are you doing? Don't shoot me. What are you doing? What's going on?
And so when you do that, you do see some of them lower their guns, but then the corporal starts walking through them, and he just looks at you and kind of bends down, says, "I just want my snail back from your friend."
Ah, shit.
And I tell him never. He can kick rocks because he ain't getting it back. Those buster rocks are not be used.
When he
So
when he
we're gonna
says
come back to
that,
you.
when he says he wants the snail back, I very Zorro-esque pull out my sword like an inch or two, getting ready to like full force go to town on this guy with the
okay,
Flabongo on
so-
shoulder.
Well, can we hear him or no? Can we hear him say that or no?
If you guys are still right there, then yeah.
Okay.
If you guys have taken off already, then no.
I say we're still there.
We're still there.
Okay. So I need Saxon a roll for Saxon, and this is
Okay.
a saving throw.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Roll strength.
Okay. On 20?
Yes.
It's a
Oh,
one.
no.
It's a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Rip.
he looks at Torque, says, "If you really are that fast, let's see how fast you are in the air." Grabs Torque and chucks him all the way down towards the port, like towards the dock.
Okay.
And he, after he does that, he says, "That's your warning."
I say both myself and Dariush, and hopefully Tora, if she's on board with us at this point, pull our weapons, and we attack this guy.
As Dariush, I say, look.
As
So
a
I
narrative,
Go
as a
ahead.
narrative reminder, you guys do have like a fleet worth of Marines pointing rifles at you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, daddy.
Exactly. So I look at my friends.
Mhm.
I look at Captain, and I look over at Tora, and I say, "You all go. I've got something I've been wanting to try." I've got something I've been wanting to try, and I
I think-
slowly slip off the backpack.
And
Okay.
It's barrel bomb time.
Oh boy. So only only Orien and Torque are gonna know what this is. Tora,
Mhm.
you probably aren't gonna have any clue. Okay.
I think I'm probably like almost like half in, half out with these guys still. So like I'm probably like
So-
sure, taking like the first chance to like sneak away behind the nearest building and like let it play out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, so how this works, Saint, because
Oh,
I still never
God.
sent it to you. So I'm assuming at that point, Ryan and Tora are just gonna take off so you can do the barrel bomb. So I need you to roll me just a regular strength roll.
So that is okay.
That's gonna be your D20.
Mm-hmm.
And
Plus
then-
modifier.
Yes, but it's not your saving throw. It's just a regular one.
Rolled a 20. Like 17 plus 3.
Oh,
Okay,
I was
so
like,
a dirty
dang.
20. Okay.
Yes, not
A
net.
dirty 20. Okay,
Yes.
so I also need you to roll me. So where are you aiming it? That's what I want to know first. Where are you aiming this?
To the front of the crowd of Marines. Not directly
Okay.
into them, just like to the front of them.
All right. Do you want to say in front of Big Dude since he walked ahead of them to throw Torque?
How far in front of them
He's not
is
far.
he? Okay, then yes. I'd throw it
Okay.
in front of him.
You do that. Roll me two. Sorry, 2d6.
2d6.
Yes.
All right. Shit. 5 and 2. 7
Okay.
total.
That's how much damage you just did to that man.
Uh,
Since you just threw it in front of him and he was within radius of it. Also, that's what your damage is for that attack, by the way. It's 2d6 within a 5-foot radius. But that does kick up enough dust to where you do have an opportunity to turn tail and run.
bingo.
So we all
Totally.
running now, boy.
So you all are running. You see, as you get closer down towards the dock, you know, you guys can grab Torque on your way down and the little anime running away thing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Where they're running, they just grab them really quick. As you get closer, you see more and more Marines, but they don't seem to know what's going on yet. They seem ready, but they don't know what's going on. So they don't know that you're currently running away from the corporal after you just stole his buster call.
Okay.
And so what are you guys gonna do? You just gonna go straight there? Are you gonna like try and do something funky for it?
I say go straight
I
there.
think we beeline for the
Yeah.
ship.
We grab
So-
Torque and we just get on.
So as you guys are running, as you get towards the end of the dock, you hear the corporal through the smoke and everything go, "Stop them! They have the mink and the buster call!" And all of the Marines start gathering on top of you. And you notice that the two ships that they brought to port were two of the buster ships. So two of the ones that are designed for a buster call. And you know that those ships hold a lot of Marines.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
So
And Admiral.
yeah. So everyone roll. What would this be? Roll survival.
Which is what?
It's
It's the-
wisdom.
Wisdom.
Ooh,
With
I'm
a D20?
proficient.
Yes.
Thank God I'm proficient.
13
I got,
with mod.
I got 12 plus 2, so 14.
8.
So a 13, a 14, an 8. And then what did Torque roll?
Oh, I gotta roll for him. He rolls a 17 plus modifier. Dang.
17. Okay, so it was a collective roll. You guys actually did a lot, really good. So I'm gonna say that you guys are able to get the ship out of the dock like almost the moment you get on the ship.
Sweet.
Now, as you're getting out into the water, you see them scrambling, trying to start, get their ships going and everything. And they're about to try and give chase when you hear another horn, but this time it's not coming from the island. It's coming from one of the ships out at sea that have now moved closer. Like, much closer. Like, within firing distance closer. So, you can see that there's, like, you can go around the island and that, try and escape that way. They're not completely encircling it. They're only on the one side. At least the fleet that you see they have openings on each side. So, which way do you guys want to go?
I think we go around, for sure.
I agree with that.
Okay, so are you sticking close to the island, or are you going straight out to sea?
I say straight to sea.
I'm going to listen to whatever Captain says.
I agree with what the captain says because that's all I can do right now.
I'm trying to get as far away from this place as possible right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'll help. What do I need to do?
You have seemingly picked up a cat lady on the poor island. So are we going out to sea?
Going to sea.
All right. So as you guys are going out to sea, you start noticing more and more ships scrambling to get away from the island. And you hear the horn again, and after you hear the horn again, you see that those two buster ships are leaving port as fast as they can, but not going in the same direction you are. They're going the other direction. And as you kind of start getting a little farther out, you're kind of out of their chase range and everything, you hear an explosion on the island. Like cannon fire.
Oh?
And next thing you know, it's more and more and more. Until the entire island is nothing but a giant pillar of fire.
Hey.
Please tell me we didn't actually hit the buster call button.
Check it.
Captain.
Did
you hit the buster call button?
Captain, my captain.
A detail for you guys to note. Those two buster ships that you saw frantically trying to leave, when you see them again, they're completely on fire.
Well, that's a buster call still.
Yeah. So,
Captain.
I say I pull it out and it's not been hit.
So, you pull it out and no, it has not been hit.
Oh my god.
Woo.
Which tells you that someone else called that buster call.
Buster call. So there's someone else there.
Yeah.
With a
there's
sail.
an admiral on the island. Or something. Yeah.
So now's a chance for you guys to see why they were chasing people and what they're looking for. Tora,
nope, we're out of here. Gone.
Yeah, I assume they assume that it's me, that it was me that they were looking for, but I know that it wasn't me.
I'm sending you something.
Okay.
Well, I will send you something from my phone because if I do it that way, then everyone just sees Discord behind the.
Oh my god! First session, and we've literally been buster called. What is going on?
That was intense.
Also, the funniest part about this is Dano has no idea what a buster call is.
No.
Well, he does now.
Hey, I've got news.
Koru.
I've got to help with my kids real quick.
Okay.
So I'm going to bail for a minute.
Yeah.
Keep your
Just
screen up.
Keep your phone up if you don't care.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you. Dude, we have already gotten into some shiznit. If
Hold
can
on.
I, while we're doing that, can I explain what a buster call is to?
Yes.
All right.
Boiling too much if you can.
Okay. Buster call. Press gold transponder snail. 10 battleships. 5 vice fleet admirals. Eradicate island. Done. That's buster call.
Okay.
Mo, do with that information as you please.
Okay, but it was the wanted posters, like, were they looking for me specifically? Okay, all right. I didn't know if you were, because I remember you saying you wanted to introduce a character. So I didn't know if that was who they were looking for, or if it was me.
No, I haven't worked that character out just yet. So
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
It was
okay.
You.
Okay.
So
do we want to wait for Saxon, or you guys just want to?
We go ahead. He made
Okay.
You guys can go ahead. You guys role play. I'm sure your characters are gonna have questions.
Yeah, so first things first. Why were they looking for mink? And you are the only mink that we saw on this island, and now this island is gone. Gone.
I say I pull up a chair next to one of those barrels and pour myself a drink, and then hand out 3 more drinks to everybody, and sit down and listen and try to figure out why she is
Is it
being
3
hunted.
drinks per person, or did you just make 3?
No, I meant 3 for,
like
a
drink
for
per
everyone
person.
else.
Okay.
Like, I think I'd go for the more subtle, not like, why'd this happen, but like, here, have this. So tell me about yourself.
No, we
type
need
thing.
to have a conversation.
Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe I don't want to tell them because,
you like I said, do with that information as you will.
No. I just mean like but I want to explain. So like, Cobra, or Orien, I feel like is really welcoming, and like I feel like kind of like I get this aura of like safeness, and like, but even though I'm like a little bit nervous about Dariush over here, like I don't really know about you, and you seem a little aggressive, but
he is also like a mini giant.
Yeah. So I want to trust you guys, but I also don't want to put you in danger. So I don't know.
Well,
I'm just glad to be off the island, and I'm grateful. Thank you. But you can drop me off at the next one if you want.
I think you're stuck with us, because since we just attacked a corporal and a fleet of Marines, I'd say we're a little kin to each other now. And I would like an explanation, just so everything is clear.
And I will, just as the DM, I will point this out. Orien and Dariush didn't have wanted posters until now.
Okay.
Until now.
We got a bounty.
We got bounties.
Oh my God.
You know that man got that call off as soon as you threw that barrel in his face. He called and said, "What? These motherfuckers are attacking me." So you guys go.
Well, I guess since you risked your lives for me, and you now are probably wanted men out at sea, I can tell you. But do you even know if I tell you or how to explain it? Like, have you guys ever heard of a poneglyph?
Think of your characters.
Our characters have not. So no, I've never heard of that. What is it?
Basically, it's a how can I explain it to people who are complete idiots?
You do realize you're
my
on
character
our
looks
ship,
around.
right?
My character looks around.
I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I apologize.
Oh, she's. Oh,
So basically, what it is it's a piece of history that's inscribed in an ancient language that not many people can understand or know what it's worth, but people who do know how to read them and have access to them and know where they are scattered across the world could control everything and create weapons of total mass destruction.
Sheesh.
And I happen to know where one of them is. And that's why they're after me.
Can you read them?
Can I read them,
Yes.
Spoopy?
I like I said, you do with the information I gave you as you wish.
Can I interject after she says all that and say, well, I happen to know where 2 of those major weapons of mass destruction are currently, and then like I just hold up my arms, you know.
Can you
Just
just roll deception? I want to see if she believes this.
Okay.
Cobra, roll deception, and then Tora
With a D20.
roll- Yes, with a D20.
What a
and then-
moron.
Deception
always-
is -20.
What?
Wait, what?
No, -2. I rolled 10 -2. It's 8.
That's 8. Roll your perception, Mo.
She's gonna have like a big.
14.
Okay, so you see through it. You can tell he's clearly
Yeah,
Dang.
the guy who just told me he didn't know what they were a couple seconds ago.
yeah, very much.
And I smacked our captain on the back of the head.
I was
Aforementioned-
hoping for the Chopper effect when the Usopp says something and Chopper's like,
Ah!
Sugoi!
If it was like Dariush doing it to you or you guys doing it to each other, I would like let it play out. But she's clearly the Nami of this group now.
Yeah.
So.
also a fun fact, I just rolled a 20 off rib. I wish I had just rolled that.
I wish you would have too.
I told you not to waste all your lucky rolls before.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So, but yeah, Mo, you with the information that I have handed you, you can do with it as you wish as your character. That is fully up to you what you would like to reveal.
Okay, so so you asked me if I could read them.
Yes.
I think so. I didn't really get a chance to read the one that I saw all the way, and I had a hard time understanding it. I needed more time. My mom tried to teach me, but she died when I was young, so I didn't get much practice.
Where can we find one of these things? To know if you can.
Well, I know where one is in the West Blue, which is why they're chasing me. And I
Okay.
think I know how to get back there. I'm not sure where that is in relation to where we are right now.
Okay. I guess we need to stop somewhere and figure out where we're at. What do you think, Captain?
I say
Do we
I
want
say-
to pursue this though? Do we want to pursue the poneglyph?
I
I don't want to
say-
be a burden. You can just drop me off at the next.
I say
We do.
don't
We do
100
pursue.
I say we don't 100% pursue, but we don't not pursue. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we come across of it, we're totally going for it. But if we don't come across it, then we don't. But I mean, obviously, we're going to come across it. It's going to be tied into the story. So,
We got to keep it out of the hands of the dirty Marines.
that too.
Okay.
Also, I say yes. I say we stop at another island soon because we ended up not getting all the barrels that we needed of our booze, and so
We got nothing.
And no,
There's nothing.
and no food.
so we
We
have
have
to
no
stop.
food.
We have to stop again.
So I will let you guys know from the port you left at. Did you go left or right?
We went
Uh-oh.
straight. We went
Alright.
straight out.
Odds,
You went straight
odds left,
Mhm.
evens right.
Okay.
Y'all cool with that?
Yep.
It's a 12. We went right.
Okay, so going right puts you in a direction of northwest. You know that there isn't really an island
Mm.
out that way.
Okay.
So if you correct course just a little bit more right, you know there is another island, kind of a little more in, like the opposite, not the complete opposite, but like the opposite direction you guys were going.
Okay.
I ask one more question to Tora. Was the reason you were on that island? Was there a poneglyph on that island?
No, I was just there to steal some stuff. Yeah.
Okay. fair. I'm okay with that then. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool. That's all I needed. Get some
All
closure.
right. So was there any other roleplay things that y'all wanted to do?
On to the
No.
next one.
All right.
Am I injured? Am I injured from that throw? I didn't even get to ask.
No, I was going based off of anime rules of he just chucked you and they picked you up, so you were just fine.
And he's
You're-
like,
you're
"Ugh,
just a
now
little
it's time
dust-
for a fight."
Yeah,
you took a
a little
nap.
dusty.
Took a nap and
So,
you're healed.
yeah. So we
Saxon,
were
do you
gonna-
or Torque, do you have anything to say about me
Oh,
and
yeah.
my poneglyphs?
Oh, he probably didn't even hear this. So
Cozy.
Hold on.
You're good.
I'm gonna cozy down.
Pause. I'm about. Hold on. I got.
Just so little and sweet.
Mhm.
Little voice.
Oh yeah.
Little voices.
Also, while he is doing that, he's going to unmute here in a second, isn't he? Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Alright. Did you hear what they were just discussing?
Yes, how she knows where two of them are at, or
No,
Can
she
read
She
them.
thinks she can read them,
Good.
and she has an
Oh,
idea where
geez.
one is.
One
and
is.
West Blue.
Did you want to role play
So-
anything out for it?
so I think it's a. I don't think I can role play anything right now because somebody's being wild. But I think it's
No
a good
worries.
thing that we have her because we need to find them before the dirty Marines do.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
Torque,
On
you're
board.
for finding him.
All right.
And I guess we could probably interject this. Since he's a Marine, he probably has an idea if he was a lieutenant. That way it kind of fits the scenario. He
Mhm.
probably knows what a poneglyph is.
Yep.
So.
All right. So
Cool.
we are going to cut the episode there.
Boom!
Sorry, that was
I-
hectic on my end.
No, you're
You're good.
That was
You're
awesome.
Good. You're good.
That was
I have been holding on to that Buster Call thing for
Mm-hmm.
so long because I knew in order to really get across what the
Mhm.
like mood of the adventure was gonna be was just First Island.
Yeah, I can tell it. We're about to get into some shit.
Thank you, Mo, for being my like mouthpiece of the story so far. But yeah, so that's our one episode. This is going to be going up on YouTube. Cobra is going to be posting to his YouTube. I will probably be posting the VODs to mine. I don't quite know yet, and may just leave them as stream VODs and
Mhm.
upload them here.
Mm-hmm.
Cobra is on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. I know he was streaming this on TikTok as well, right?
Yeah. We
What up, TikTok?
What up, TikTok? We've got 10 people watching right now. I think we maxed out at 50 for a little while.
No
Oh.
shit.
It's the first show, so. But we also have Saint, regular Twitch streamer. He posts to YouTube every so often.
This will be going on YouTube for me
Okay.
as well.
It makes really funny car salesman TikToks.
Yeah, it's me. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
and
back.
Saxon. And Saxon is in those as well. Saxon, are you only on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah, for now.
Okay. And then Mo, I know you stream. I didn't.
Not really on TikTok, but Twitter and Instagram everywhere. LilMoePeeps.
Mhm.
LilMoePeeps.
And that was the episode for this week. We will be coming back again, as of right now, next Monday, 8:30 is what we're shooting for. We'll all kind of update you on Twitter and everything about what's going on with that. But yeah, I'm excited.
I'll be at the ocean. I'll be on the ocean.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
so we may be.
No,
MIA
I'll
with
be there.
Saxon.
I'll be there. I'm making up for this time for the hectic. I'm gonna have
You're
a better
good.
view, everything.
Okay.
He'll be actually on the ocean, literally.
That will be.
True.
You'll hear it in the background. It'll set the mood.
Oh, I'm ready.
Sweet.
Sorry, my cat.
We'll be on the ocean. You'll be on the ocean.
Literally.
I'll be not on the ocean. Oh, well, we will
I'll
be
remember Mondays.
Yeah.
here. We'll be in
We'll
figure.
be.
In theory.
We will be
Yeah.
on the ocean.
All
Cool.
right, guys.
Thank you,
Well,
Spoopy.
Sweet.
This has been awesome so far. Thank you for
I'm
all your
pumped,
work.
I'm ready.
Cobra, thank you for all the designing and
Yes,
everything
the
that you
yeah,
did.
Oh,
Cobra
anytime.
made our
together.
awesome graphics, so if you ever need anything like this, just hit my boy up. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today. We'll see you guys next week for the same thing. And check everyone out at all their content creation points. We'll have a good night, guys. Bye.
Adios.
Peace out.